Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. This is an hour power yoga flow for strength and flexibility. We will be moving through a dynamic sequence with a deep warm-up flow and then move into power poses to build strength. At the end, we'll finish with a deep stretching sequence focusing on flexibility, and we'll begin in a child's pose today. So please meet me on the mat whenever you are ready. Move towards the back of the mat. Open the knees as much as you need. Send the hips on the heels and rest of our head down to the mat. Welcoming all parts of the body fully arrive onto the mat. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it all out through the mouth. And this time, breathe in and out through the nose. Keep breathing. Keep connecting with the body. Keep listening to the body just as it is, without any judgment. Keep letting go whatever no longer serves you at this moment. Just letting go and be here, right now on the mat. And as you are ready, we begin to move. Walk the hands to the right. Stack the left palm on top of the right. Rest the forehead back down towards the earth. Breathe into the left side of the body. Walk the hands to the left. Stack the right palm on top of the left. Rest the forehead back down towards the mat. Breathe into the right side of the body. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Raise the forehead down to the mat as you bend the elbows. Bring the palms together behind your head to a reverse namaste. Reach the thumb to the back of the neck. Stretch out to the tricep. And release the palms back down to the mat. Rise up into a tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale as you kick the right heel back, square the hip to the ground, open the heart forward. Exhale as you reach your left arm beside the left ear. Take a deep inhale to get long through the spine. Exhale, bend and contract your knee to opposite elbow. Let's do that again. Inhale, kick the heel out, hand out. Exhale, bend and contract. One more round. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, reach the hands out. Exhale, bend the right knee, grab the right toes, kick the right heel up and back. Open the heart forward. One more deep inhale. Kick the heel a little higher on the exhale. Plant the left hand down to the mat. Step the right heel to the right side of the mat. And thread the left arm underneath the right to a shoulder twisting and spiral descent. Feel free to open the right arm up for a deeper shoulder twist. Plant the right hand back down to the mat. Open the left arm up and back for one more twist. And we meet back in a tabletop position. Kick the left heel back. Square the hips, open the heart forward. Find the balance and reach the right arm beside the right ear. Take a deep inhale to reach a little longer. Exhale, bend and tap the opposite knee to elbow. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend and contract. One more round. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, reach your hand out, leg out. Exhale, bend the left knee, cup to the left toes. Kick your left heel up and back, opens your heart forward. And plant the right hand out to the mat when you are ready. Step the left heel to the left side. Thread the right arm underneath your legs. Open the left arm up and back as an option. Plant the left hand down to the mat. Open the right arm up and back. And we'll meet back in a tabletop position. Curl the toes, send the hips back and up to the downward facing dog. Take our feet movements here. Cha-cha the feet. Sway the hips side to side. Or even shake the head yes or no. Meet me back in a stillness down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the top. Exhale, yogi squat, step the toes behind the wrist. Sink your hips low, press the elbow to inner thighs. Bring your hand to the heart center. Plant the right hand to the right side, open the left arm up for a twist. And switch side. Plant the left hand to the left side, open the right arm up for a twist. Release our hands back to the top of the mat. Straighten the legs, send the hips to the ceiling, pivoting all the 10 toes to the top of the mat. Bring your heels toe together or feet hips apart. Inhale to mountain pose, circle the hands overhead. Exhale to forward fold, hinge from the hips. Plant the hands back down towards the earth. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high plank. Plant the palms, step the toe to the back of the mat to the high plank. Drop the knees down, bend the elbows to drop the chest chin out to modify low plank. Inhale, cobra under the toes. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Press the palms away from the mat, tuck the toes. Send the hips back and up to the downward facing dog. Let's flow through Sun A 2 more rounds to warm up our body in the deeper layers. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands from the hips. Hands down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high plank. Plant the palms, step the toes. Knee chest chin down, modify low plank. Inhale, cobra. Under the toes. Open your heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to the down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the top. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, mountain pose, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high plank. Step the toe to the back of the mat. Option come down to a modified low plank or join me for a traditional low plank by bending the elbow to a 90 degree. Engage the core. Inhale to up dog. Untuck the toes. Open the heart forward. Elevate the knees off of the mat. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. We move to Sun B today. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips low to a chair pose. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. One more breath here. Sink the hips a little lower. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, chair airplane. Airplane to arms. Lift the forearms up and back. Option heels on the mat or lift the heels off of the mat to a drinking bird, always your choice. One more breath here. Inhale, left knee into the chest to the one-legged mountain pose. Bend the left knee into the chest. Continue breathe here. One more deep inhale. Exhale, airplane pose by kicking the left heel to the back, airplane the arms. Square the hips to the ground. Option hand to the heart center. One more breath here. Inhale to high crescent by bending the right knee to plant the left toe to the back of the mat. And reach your hands overhead. One more breath here. Take one more deep inhale. Lift the lower ribs a little higher. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Reach the right hand behind you, left hand to the front. Sink the hips a little lower if it's possible to strengthen your lower body. Inhale to start pose with control. Straighten the both legs, turn the body to the left. Exhale, pivoting all the 10 toes to the left side. Reaching your hands up to sky, reaching the star above the head. One more deep inhale, draw the heels in, toes out. Exhale to a horse squat by bending the knees. Sink the hips low. Maybe bring your hand to the heart center or cut to the arms here. Take whatever works for you. Squeeze the booty, squeeze the glutes top. Drop the hips a little lower. Inhale to start pose, straighten everything up. Exhale, warrior two to the top. Pivoting all the 10 toes to the top. Bend the right knee to the arms. Get to the right fingertips. Inhale to reverse way. High five the right hand up and back. One more breath here. Option left hand on the left thigh or left hand on the right thigh. One more deep inhale. Exhale high to low plank. Both hands down to the mat. Extend the right leg back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack to hips. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale to low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, standing out, pick up the left leg. Gaze at the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold, both heels down to the mat. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips low, hands overhead. Exhale, chair airplane, airplane to arms, option heels on the mat or off of the mat to a drinking bird. One more breath here. Inhale, right knee into the chest, one leg in mountain pose. One more breath here. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, airplane. Kick the right heel to the back of the mat. Airplane to arms. Square the hips to the ground. Inhale to a high crescent. Plant the right toes to the back. Hands overhead. One more breath here. Open the arms to the left for a twist. Inhale, star pose to the right, turn the body to the right. Exhale, pivoting all the 10 toes to the right side. Lift your hands up to the sky. One more deep inhale. Exhale, horse squat, bend the knees, sink the hips low. Open the elbow to the side or bring your hand to the heart center, always a choice. Sinking your hips a little lower, yes you can. Inhale to start, straighten everything up. Exhale, hold your two to the top, pivoting all the 10 toes to the top. Bend the left knee, tear out the arms. Inhale, reverse way. High five the left hand up and back. One more breath here. On the exhalation, high to low plank. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Extend the left leg back, option one leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion down dog by bending the left knee, stack the hips. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Left foot to the top. Inhale, standing out, pick up the right leg, elongate your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Both heels down to the mat. Let's flow, my friend. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, squat and curl. Bend the knees, lift the heels, curl the upper body down. Inhale, lower the knees, pillow down to ground. Exhale, lift the head above the heart. Circle the hands up to the ceiling, standing on the tips of the toes. Keep the knees together to kiss, find some balance. Option, bring your hand to the heart center. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold with control. Lift the hips up as you straighten the legs and press the heels down. Amazing, my friend. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips low. Hands overhead. We add on right here in the second round. Exhale, chair airplane. Option, drinking bird. Inhale, left knee into the chest, one leg in mountain pose. Exhale, standing figure 4. Stack the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Sink the hips low, hands to the heart center. One more breath here. Bring the right hand on the right hip, hook to the left big toe. Inhale to a big toe pose. Kick the left heel out in front of you. Option 2, so extended big toe by open the left leg to the side. Tee out the arms if it's possible. One more breath here. Inhale. Come back to the traditional big toe by kick the left heel to the top. Exhale, transition into your airplane from here. Sweep the left heel behind, airplane the arms. Inhale, high crescent, plant the left toes down. Hands overhead. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, start to the left. Exhale, horse squat, bend the knees, sink the hips low. Inhale, start, straighten everything up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the right hand up and back. Exhale to extend the triangle. Bring the right hand down, left hand up. Option, left arm above the left ear. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, reverse sway. High five the right hand up and back. Exhale, high pillow plank. Up dog cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion down dog. Bend the right knee. Plant the right toes behind to a wild thing. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, low long. Step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, standing out. Pick up the left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat by. Bend the knees. Tap the left knee behind the right. Grab the left toes. Transition into the revolve dancer. Reach the left arm beside the left ear. You can hang out here or kick the left heel up and back to open your heart forward. 3 more breaths here. Inhale to mountain pose, both heels down to the mat. Exhale, chair airplane or drinking bird. Inhale, 1-leg mountain pose. Right knee into the chest. Exhale, standing figure four. Stack the right ankle on top of the left. Hand to the heart center. 3 more breaths here. Bring the left hand to the left hip, hook the right big toe. Transition into the big toe pose. Standing on the left leg, kick the right heel out in front of you. You want more, open the right leg to the side to your extended big toe. Open the left arm out to a T here. Inhale, come back to your big toe pose. Kick the right heel to the front. Exhale to airplane, sweep the right heel to the back. Airplane the arms. Inhale, high crescent, plant the right toes down. Hands overhead. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, star pose to the right. Turn the body to the right, straighten the hands up. Exhale to horse squat. Bend the knees, draw the heels in, toes down. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, star, straighten everything up. Exhale, warrior two to the top. Inhale, reverse, way high, fire, left hand up and back. Exhale to extend the triangle, left hand down, right hand up or right arm above the right ear. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, reverse, way high, fire, left hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Both hands to the top, left leg back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack the hips, go up and down dog. Transition into the wild thing. Plant the left toes behind you. Flip the hips up to sky. Open your heart up to the sky. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, standing out, pick up the right leg. Exhale, Shiva squat, tap the right knee behind the left. Capture the right toes with the left hand. Transition to the revolve dancer. Reach your right hand beside the right ear. Kick the right heel up and back. Open your heart forward. Inhale to mountain pose. Both heels on the mat. Hands overhead. Exhale, chair plane. Last round. Here we go. Inhale, left knee into the chest. One leg in mountain pose. Exhale to the eagle pose back. Stack the right, left leg on top of the right. And then left arm underneath the right, wrap your arms like a rope. Swing your hips low. I turn this side so you may see me easier. You can rest your left toes on the mat, or you want to hook your left toes behind the right ankle, please do it. 3 more breaths here. Inhale to one leg in mountain pose. Release the wraps, bend the left knee into the chest. I turn back to where I came from. Exhale, choose your airplane. Airplane the arms. Kick the left heel back. Plant the hands down to the mat to a standing split. Reach your chest over the thigh. Relax the back of the neck. Option, grab the right ankle. 3 more breaths here. Inhale to high crescent, plant the left toes down. Circle the hands overhead. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale to a revolve half moon. Plant the left hand to the top. Kick the left heel up and back. Continue breathe. When you are ready, inhale to start. Plant the left heel down. Turn the body to the left. Exhale to hold squat. Bend the knees. Bend the elbow to a capital, to the cactus here. Inhale to start, straighten everything up. Exhale, low lung twist to the back, turn the body to the back of the mat. Turn the right hand out to the mat, standing on the tips of the right toes. Open the left arm up for low lung twist. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale to revolve crescent moon by plant the right knee down to the mat. High five the right hand up and back. Walk the left hand to the right heel. Continue breathe. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale to a wide leg forward fold with control. Turn the body to the right. Straighten the both legs and the hips up to sky. Option captures opposite elbows. You are more than welcome. Hang out here and breathe or join me for a headstand by interlace soft fingers down to the mat. Open the elbows with the shoulder apart. Raise your head down to the mat. Support the back of the head by the palms. And then lift the legs up to sky. Use the strong core. Kick the heels up to the ceiling to the headstand. We'll be here just for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Wide legged forward fold, where we will meet. Inhale to a star pose. Draw the heels in, toes up. Reach your hands up to sky. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse way high. Find the right hand up and back. Exhale to half moon. Reach your right fingertips to the top. Plant the right fingertips down. Kick the left heel up. And breathe here. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Reverse way. Come back to where you came from. Plant the left heel down. High five the right hand up and back. Exhale to reverse triangle. Straighten the right leg. And then open the right hip a little further to the top. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale to triangle. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Option right hand on the right shin. And then reach the left hand up. Option reach your left arm above the left ear. 3 more breaths here. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, triangle twist. Plant the left hand inside the right foot. Shorten the stance if you need it. Open the right arm up. Option, plant the left hand to outside the right foot here. Take whatever works for you. 3 more breaths here. Let's take one more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Keep the right heel back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and down. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, scorpion down dog. Bend the right knee, stack the hips. Transition to wild thing, flip the hips. Up to sky, right away, plant the sitting bones down to submit. And then bring the right arm inside your right thigh. And then bring your hands behind the back for a bar here. You can use towel or strap here to connect the fingertips. And then open the left shoulder up and back. Continue breathe. Give you one more deep inhale. Exhale, side plank to the left. Plant the left hand down. And then lift the hips away from the mat. Stack the right heel on top of the left to the side plank. You want more? Reach the right arm beside the right ear. 3 more breaths here. With control, we have a big transition here. Bend the right knee into the chest. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing out. Amazing, my friend. Exhale, forward fold. Both heels down to the mat. You are almost there, my friend. Inhale to chair, bend the knees, sink the hips down. Hands overhead. Exhale, chair airplane. Airplane the arms off, sinking bird. Inhale, right knee into the chest. One leg in mountain pose. Exhale, stack the right leg on top of the left. And then left arm underneath the right. Wrap the arms like a rope. Swing the hips low or turn this side so you may see me easier. You can hook the right toes and behind the left ankle. Please do it as well. Swing the hips low. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, one leg in mountain pose. Bend the right knee into the chest. I'll turn back to where I came from. Exhale, airplane. Kick the right heel back. Airplane the arms. Plant the hands down to the mat to a standing split. Reach the chest over the left thigh. Kick the right heel up to the sky. Option, grab the left ankle by one hand or both hands. Inhale, high crescent. Plant the right toes down. Circle the hands overhead. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale to revolve half moon by planting the right fingertips to the top. Pick up the right leg, continue breathe. Keep breathing easy. Big transition, here we go. Inhale, start to the right, plant the right heel down. Open up to the right. Exhale, horse squat. Heels in, toes out. Bend the elbows, cut to the arms. Inhale, start, straighten everything up. Exhale, low lung twist to the back. Bend the right knee. Plant the left hand inside the right foot. Standing on the tips of the left toes, swing the hips low. Reach your hand up. Inhale to a revolve crescent moon by planting the left heel down. High five the left hand up and back. Rest the right hand behind the left thigh. Big transition, here we go. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward, fold to the left, circle the hand to the back of the mat, turn the body to the side, send the hips up the sky. You are more than welcome hang out here in the wide legged forward fold or join me for a frog legs today. Bend the elbows and then bend the knees, plant the knees down to the mat. Slide the knees away from each other, parallel your shin towards each other. And lower the hips down to the mat as much as you can. But always press the navel towards the spine to protect your lower back in this position. With control, come back to the wide-legged forward fold by planting the palms down to the mat. Take the toes to lift the hips up to the wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to stop, push straighten everything up. Exhale, warrior to the top, bend the left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior high, find the left hand up and back. Exhale to half moon, plant the left hand to the top, pick up the right leg. 3 more breaths here. Emphasizing the length through the spine by kicking the right heel up and back. Stack the right shoulder over the left. Right hip over the left. Inhale to reverse sway. When you are ready, plant the right heel down. High find the left hand up and back. Exhale to reverse triangle by straighten the both legs. Keep reaching the left hand to the back. Push the hips to the front. One more deep inhale. Exhale, triangle. Bring the left hand to the left shin or left hand down to the mat. Keep opening the top side of the body up and back. If one more, reach your right arm beside the right ear. One more deep inhale. Exhale to a triangle twist by plant the right hand down. Shorten the stance if you need it. Open the left arm up. 3 more breaths here. One more deep inhale. Exhale high to low plank, your own transition, or skip it. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. And exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Inhale, lift leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, scorpion down dog. Bend the left knee, stack the hips. Bend your left toes behind you to a wild thing. And right away, bring the sitting bones down to the mat. Facing to the back of the mat. Plant the left heel to the hip. And find a bind behind the back by bring the left arm inside the left leg. Bend the elbow, split the left palm facing up and back. Interlace soft fingers. Or find the wrist or find. Use a towel or a strap here to find a shoulder twist here. Continue breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release the twist. Side plank to the right, plant the right hand to the top. And then lift the hips off of the mat, stack your left heel on top the right. Reach your left arm above the left ear. 3 more breaths here. With control, step the left foot to the top of the mat. 2 low lunges. Inhale, standing now. Both hands down to the mat. Pick up the right leg. Exhale, standing forward fold. Amazing, my friend. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, squat and curl. Bend the knees, lift the heels, curl the upper body down. Inhale to bow pose. Bring your sitting bones down to the mat. See on this style if you can hook the big toes here and kick the heels out in front of you. Please do it. You can bend the knees or straighten the both legs if it's possible. Stay with me just for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. With control, transition into your waterfall or shoulder stand. You can do step by step by plant your hands down and roll your legs standing on the shoulder, or flow with me from here. Use the core. Roll your hips up and back, plant the hands behind the hips, and then rest the toes over the head here. Stay with me just for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Slowly transition to seated forward fold. Roll the shoulder up, sitting bones down to the mat. Hands overhead, hands on the hips. Reach the chest over the thighs, folding the upper body down. Stay with me for 5 more breaths here. Inhale to lift the chest up. Exhale, cross the legs. Come back to the tabletop position. We are slowing down. It's time to slow down, my friend. In the tabletop, right away, come down to the puppy pose. Plant the forearms down to the mat. Straighten your arms out. Raise the forehead down to the mat. Allowing the chest melting down towards the earth. You are more than welcome hang out here or flow with me by grab the top of the mat. Bend the elbows, press the forearms down to the mat, curl the toes to lift the knees off the mat. Keep walking your toe to the top. Press the chest to the thighs to a dolphin pose. Continue breath. Maybe press the heels down to the mat if it's possible, and then gaze to the top of the mat. Whatever option you're in, give me 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, turn down to the child's pose. Forehead down to the mat, hips on the heels. Softening to the belly, soften to the chest. And slowly lie down to the back when you are ready. Bring the belly down to the mat. And kiss the mat. Bring your hands to the long edge of the mat. We move into our spine sequence here to strengthen our spine muscles and to relieve any tension, stiffness you may have through the spine. Only the thumbs onto the mat. push your palms away from the mat as you lift the chest off of the mat. And then roll the shoulders, blade back and down to the pelvis. Keep lifting the toes to the back of the mat. Open the heart forward. Hug the elbows to the lower ribs. Maybe close the eyes. And roll the chest chin back down to the mat. Bring the left cheek down to the mat. Extend the left arm out. Bend the right knee as you roll the right hip up and back. Plant the right toes behind you. Continue breathe. Option to bend the both knees. Flip the hips all the way to the top, to the ceiling. Put me back on the belly. Extend the right hand out, bring the right cheek down. Bend the left elbow, bend the left knee. Roll the left hip up and back, plant the left heel behind you. Option to bend the both knees, same other side. Meet me back on the belly when you are ready. You want to reach your hands to the top of the mat. Kiss the mat, or you can stack the palms, make a tiny cushion and rest the forehead on the palm. With control, exhale, lift the right leg up the mat and keep reaching the right toes to the back. Keep getting long to the right side of the lower back. And lower the right toes down. We switch side. Lift the left toes up. We'll do that again. Left toes down. Keep it going at your own pace. Feel the sensation through the lower back muscles. Keep it going at your own pace. Switch side whenever you are ready. One more round, exhale. And on the next, lift the both legs up. Keep reaching the toes to the back of the mat and lift your arms off of the mat if possible. Balance on the belly, lift everything a little higher, 2 inches higher, please. And lower everything down. Amazing. Come down to the child's pose. Send the hips on the heels. Forehead down to the mat. You can rest in a child's pose a little longer if you like. Or as you are ready, from here we will transition into a angry cat pose. Use the core slowly. Slowly lift the body off of the mat. Standing on the knees, rounding the back, scoop the belly in. Lose the head here. Scoop the tailbone in. And come back to the child's pose. Give me 2 more rounds just like that. Slowly. Rounding the back, use the core. Releasing the leg. Tuck the tailbone in. And come back to the child's pose. Give me 1 more round. Slowly lift the upper body up to the angry cat pose. And come back to the child's pose. You made it, my friend. Slowly lift your head above your heart. Plant your hands behind your hips or move to the middle. My mat so you may see easier. Plant your hands behind your hips with the fingertips pointing to the top. Maybe tender fingertips here. And from here, push the hips away from the heels. Hug the inner thighs in. And open your heart up to the ceiling. And lower your hips back down to the mat. Swing your legs forward. Straighten the right leg out. Left heel inside the right thigh. Hinge from the hips. Lift the chest over the right thigh. Lift the chest up and we switch sides. Straighten the left leg out. Bend the right knee in. And then hinge from the hips. Switch the chest over the left thigh. Lift the chest up. And straighten the both legs out. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. Take your own seated forward fold. Maybe grab your toes. Maybe hands on the mat. Bend the knees if you need it. When you are ready, slowly lift the chest up. Lay down onto the back. Tee out your arms. Bend the knees. And then bring your knees into the chest. Press the palms down to the mat. Drop the knee to the left. Stack the hips. And lift the knees up. Drop the knee to the right. Stack the left hip on top of the right. And keep it going at your own pace. Drop the knee side to side. Give me nostril, my friend. Drop the knees to the left. We'll be here for a little bit option. Stack the left palm on top of the right. Soften the gaze, all close eyes. Let it go. Drop the knees to your right. Bring the right palm on top of the left thigh. Stack the hips. Soften the body, soften the mind. Hug the knees back into the chest. One more goodbye inhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Exhale, Savasana pose. Straighten the legs. Your arms by the sides, the palms facing up. Relax completely your physical body and your mind. Let it go. My friends, you can relax in Savasana pose as long as you like. Keep relaxing, keep letting go. Whenever you are ready, gently move the toes, move the fingertips. Reach your right hand overhead. Turn the body to the right side. Keep the eyes closed. Just to stay in style and come up to your easy seated pose. Cross our legs comfortable in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hand to the heart center. Reach your heart to the thumb to the heart. We are closing our practice with a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Open the eyes. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy it. And I wish you have a wonderful the rest of the day. And I hope practicing with you again very soon. The lay me bows to the lay new. Namaste.